Record. Hello, good morning. Happy Tuesday. We're going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMO, now up to level 80, free trial with Shadowbringers included. That's kind of crazy to say, isn't it? Like, that's kind of insane that we've gotten to Shadowbringers being free. And eventually, Endwalker will be free. That's kind of insane to me. It's kind of crazy. But we're here to play on the Lalafell that I played on previously here, Wind Up Val, and Good Morning. And as we get through ARR, I just want to keep everyone informed. I am up to date on the story, but if you come in here and your intent is to spoil the story for Sprouts, or you're rude, or you're just not being like, you're not playing nice with others, you're gonna get booted. That's just how it is. It doesn't matter if we all know the story. If you're here with the intention to be nasty and spoiling things for people who may, at some conjecture, not have the capacity to play the game and want to watch it through a streamer, and you're spoiling the game for them, you're gonna get booted. So I'm presuming that most people who are in the stream are people who are caught up as well, because I know you guys from Pisces stream, and you guys have been here, and we've talked a little bit about current content. So I know that that's just like a big ask for some people, but I know you guys are pretty well behaved, so it's not really directed at you. It's just any newcomers that come in. I'm gonna have to. Hopefully the dropped frames situation stops dropping. It's continuing to drop on my end. So if it becomes a big issue, we'll kind of have to sort it out later. I'll have to re-record everything. It's gonna be a whole mess. But let's go ahead and chat for a bit, and then we'll go ahead and get started on Final Fantasy XIV. I'm a little bit low energy because I just haven't been sleeping that much. I did still want to stream today because I just enjoy it. But I will definitely be taking a fat nap later today. Definitely taking a fat nap after the edible kicks in. How is everyone this morning? How's everything going? My drops, my rate rates are continuing to drop, so I'm excited about that. And let me charge my phone real quick. It is not charged up. I am just having. I think my dropped frame rates are a reflection of my brain right now, because I am just dropped frame rates up here. Dropped frame rates up here. Game is already loaded up. We can just get started as soon as possible. I would just like to see how's everyone doing. How's the frame rates going? It's continuing to drop, but I want to know how it's on your end. So let me know, and we're gonna stop focusing on that. Yeah, it's weird because like I think the SoCal weather has not been great, and then like TMI, but I've been like on my monthly cycle, and that shit is causing me to have heat flashes in the middle of the night, which wakes me up, and I'm nauseous, and I feel like throwing up, and it's just a whole mess. But I'm here. I'm excited. I'm glad you've been good overall. I think what's important is that my mood has been better than my sleep, because usually it's the other way around. I have good sleep but bad mood. Been handling it a lot better. I think because the construction that was happening in my house and on top of my house, I think it's finally done. Maybe. It's been like 2 months. Hopefully it's been done. Yeah, so my frames are still dropping. I'm kind of concerned about how that's gonna look, but I'm not gonna keep bugging y'all about it. I'm just saying from my end, like, just let me know. Just let me know if there's if we think we need to do a reset, and yeah, hell yeah, Manderville. Always Manderville. It's just gonna have to be one of those days. One of those streams. They knew I was streaming 14, and they were like, let me throw a wrench into everything that you're doing. Alright, so we are going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV Online. You may or may not have heard of it. It is a critically acclaimed MMORPG, now with an expanded free trial up to Shadowbringers level 80 is the cap. Most MMOs, they cap at 20 for your free trial. Not Final Fantasy 14. They cap at 80 now. You can play almost the entire story and get almost max level for free. And you can play Mahjong. And you can, I don't know, do trial runs with your friends. I don't know, hang out with people. I do use OBS. I'm waiting on hearing from Pisces. Pisces is gonna let me know, help me with some stuff when they get back. So, telling cis men that my bones feel like they're on fire has been fun. Yeah, I'm on my period. Ha ha ha. Scare the men away. Yeah. Waiting for Pisces to get back so I can hear, because they said they would help me out. Yeah, that Final Fantasy 14 do sound fun. I have several alts. I have a Hildebrand. What the fuck was that? I have a Hildebrand alt. His name is Hildebrand, like Hildy and then Brand. We're playing on my Lalafell today, but eventually I will probably show you guys Hildebrand, because he's even like further behind in the story. He just started ARR. He's like maybe level 10, but he is beautiful. I love him. He's got the dirt on his face. He's just gorgeous. I haven't got him his outfit yet, because I don't have glamours unlocked, but trust me, I will. Trust me, I will. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but like, okay, so I'm looking on the mobile. Oh, my rates, they're back up. Yay. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know why it's bugging out, but we're gonna stop talking about it right now. It's 10:10. We're gonna stop talking about it. Okay, take a shot every time. No, it's too early for shots. Maybe, possibly. So we're gonna scroll back up real quick. Good morning to Apothic and Florine, and to Elsie. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the stream streak, Apothic. Thank you for what is it? 12? No, 5. Why did I see the number 12? I saw the number 12 somewhere. I'm going crazy. Thank you for the 5 stream streak. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for watching for 5 streams. Hopefully you enjoy the beginning steps of ARR. We are actually currently on the level 30 quests. We just got our mounts not too long ago on this character. And hi Pisces, how's it going? We might end up with alcohol poisoning if we take a shot. I mean, yeah, it's a blinker check. You know what's interesting? They came back up when Pisces entered the chat, and now they're dropping back down again. So I don't know what's going on. Florine was. Thank you so much for mentioning that. I saw something about OBS turning something on in settings that could be causing frame rates. I don't know what setting that is. If it's something that I can fuck with while stream is going. But, I would appreciate it if it, like, shuts the fuck up. Because I'm trying to stream here. Ooh. Oh, it froze when I said that? That's lovely. I'm looking at the settings. I don't know what they could have possibly turned on, because I don't really, like, stare at the settings all day. They kind of overwhelm me, because a lot of them are like, what? There's this thing checked that says enable browser source hardware acceleration. Why the fuck would you need that? Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to maybe deal with it, because I don't think it's my end. I think it might be Twitch's end. But that's really like... Okay, thank you, Florine. But I don't want to open it on Twitter. Game mode settings. Um, I'll have to check that later because again, as Pisces said, and I'm pretty sure most people know, if you mess with any settings in your computer or Twitch, we're gonna have to reset everything, and I don't know how you guys feel about that. I don't mind doing it, but I'm just like, I'm not really thinking it's that big of an issue. I mean, unless you guys are not seeing me or hearing me at all, that's kind of also an issue. Let me check. No Twitch. I don't want to hear other people talk. I see lag, but I don't see painful lag. I see manageable lag. So I'm just going to leave it up unless it's really that big of an issue on your personal end. Yeah. So I'm just going to leave it alone. It's going back up again. Like, it's going green and then red and then green and then red, and I'm like, that is not my issue. So we're gonna stop there. We're gonna say it's fine, it's probably fine, and pray that Twitch doesn't make it worse, because Twitch likes to make things worse. So we're just gonna leave that alone. Thank you so much, Pisces and Florine, for your help. I'm gonna try and move on, and we're gonna get started. So, welcome back to my channel. We're going to be not playing Home-Art Supermarket Simulator today. We're actually going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV. It is a critically acclaimed MMORPG, now with a free trial extended up until future bells. Yes. Uh, if you do command Final Fantasy XIV, whole thing is there. Just in case I don't repeat it enough, it's there. I updated it for Shadowbringers. Um... I was like, this will be a great command for stream. I think everyone will love this. Not everyone, just me and you. Some people will be like, great, Val, whatever. Alright, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna play on our Lalafell. I'm thinking of doing some PvP before I get started, because I would love to make some progress on my PvP thing, the like, what you call it, my profile, my stones, whatever they are, because I'm behind on it. I mean, it just kind of started. It just kind of started. But I've literally not done any PvP on the new, what you call it, the new, wow, I'm just fucking up my word say too. You wish you were home. You know what? When you get home, we'll make sure to do some PvP together, okay? Alright, so I will be on Primal Lamia, because, unfortunately, the place where my poor little Lalafell lives, which is Holy Car and Asses, Holocarnassus, Holocarnassus? I can't say it the normal way, I can only say Holy Car and Asses. The PvP queues there are abysmal. This is her. Her name is Wind Up Val, because she is the wind up equivalent of my Viera. Now, something I noticed is her hair is too white, so eventually I will have to change it to a softer bluish green, because that is Val's actual hair color. And yeah, so we're going to be leveling her Dragoon. If you'd like to join me on Lamia, I will be in front of the Moonbase house. Yeah, I do need the bunny ears. Do I have enough MGP for that, actually? I might. Let me check that real quick. I do not have enough MGP for that. So I'm just gonna go double check how much that is, because I would like to be able to get it at some point. You're on Lamia now? Yeah, for some PvP. Hell yeah. PvP is fun, even when you die a bunch of times, which I do. Now, I do still have the dropped frames. I'm not going to worry about it for too long. What I am going to ask, though, is if you're having any issues with sound in the game. I just realized that I naturally have this game at a very low volume. The reason for that is because I also mod for a fantastic streamer you might have heard of. They go by the name Pisces Moonpie. And usually when I'm modding, I try to have the game sound low so I can still hear stream and still kind of navigate what's going on around me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm bad at most things. It's okay. What hair is this? Why can't I preview the hair, man? Alright, so it's not from her. Is it from you? Don't know. Hi! Hi! I'm gonna dote because why not? But also, have you seen, hold on. Where is it? Holy crap. There it is. The challenge log? I think I do. Yeah. I have the challenge log. Hi. I love the runway walk on Lalafels. It's one of my favorite things. If you want to join us on your Hoth Girl, you're more than welcome to. We're probably just gonna PvP. If you don't have that unlocked, that's fine. We can wait for you. 9 to 5. Oh my goodness. Everyone is so high level. We're just gonna do a quick invite to party and we'll start getting set up if you don't mind. Unless you guys have other things you need to be doing right now, you're welcome to ignore the invite until you're done with them. But I'm gonna go and keep looking for those bunny ears. I'm not sure if I remember where. I think that might be up here. Maybe. Cause lots of chaos, violence and chaos for me. Of course. I'm playing as a dragoon so that we can... Thank you. Thank you so much. You're like jumping up and down. There's some bunnies near me. Oh my goodness. Alright, so... Riviera dress. It looks like the bunny crown that's the one I wanted. Oh no, she's naked! The bunny crown is the one that I wanted to get. That's like 40k. I don't have it already, right? Oh no, I do have it. It's in my saddlebag. I just need to put it in my dresser. And I keep forgetting to. That's funny. Let me go real quick and do that. Oh, excuse me. The ears are so cute. Do I have access to my saddlebag here? Yes, I do. Oh my goodness, I have a lot of stuff I need to put away. Well, good thing I have all these glamour prisms. I can go do that. I know. I'm a shameful person. It's fine. Do I have... I do not have this equipped yet. It's okay. I'm very pleased that I was able to do the Valentine's event this year on my Lalafell because I really didn't want to have to miss out on it. It's a very cute outfit, actually. Major General Cushion. What is this? Oh. It's just different pair of ears. It's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go real quick and throw these in my glamour dresser, and then we can queue for PvP. Or I can queue for PvP and we can wait while I do that, because genuinely, what the fuck. Queue times, even when you're on the right world, are absolutely terrible. I need to make more orange juice. Alright, we're gonna do, before we do anything, a ready check, because that's important. Ready checks are... You know, it'd be adorable, Lala, the new PvP emote. Oh my gosh. You know what? That's actually another good one to get. You guys can hear the game, right? It's showing like you guys can hear the game. But, I don't know. You haven't PvP'd since the new patch? That's fine. I've barely PvP'd since the new patch. And I haven't really PvP'd on this character with the new patch, so I'm excited to get started and get her the emote, but also get her the new outfit. I'm very excited about the new outfit. So, oh, I can put these in the armoire. The armoire. So I can do this with my... Okay. And then I need to put the... Yep. Oh, I could put that in the armoire as well. I didn't know that. Why isn't it showing for me? Huh? You know what? It's fine. Anyways, it's in there. I had a bunch of stuff sitting in my inventory that I could have been putting away. But I just, you know what I mean? Like, you know when you play a game and you're like, I have an alt I should be playing on. And you forget that you should be playing on your alt. That ever happened to you? You just, like, forget that you have an alt that you need to play on. Bunny! Alright. Let's go ahead and update. Do you guys like my portrait? Do you guys like her portrait? It's adorable. It's, Very good. Okay. So, I did a ready check and only one person wasn't ready, which is fine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna perform another ready check real quick. Yeah, it is worse when you have a ton of alts. You're right. I wouldn't know that problem. I wouldn't know at all what that's like. Okay, so it looks like 5-minute wait time. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. That's pretty good. I wouldn't know what you're talking about, actually. Look at Lilithel! Another one. She looks goofy as fuck with 2 ears. You're pointing and judging? Okay. That's fine. I don't mind. Oh, the ears have little things on the back. That's cute. Hilarious. Yeah, she's very cute. The ears bring it together. There's a lot of people online. And who are just like AFK. If you have light sticks on, I don't see them. I hope you know that. There's like no light stick action happening. At least from where I am standing. It decided no light sticks for you. And now we wait. It's funny, yeah, because on my screen, yeah, like, I know she does, but for some reason on my screen, it's like, none for you. None for Gretchen Wieners. That's hilarious. So after PvP, I will probably continue on the MSQ. So, yeah, I'll just do MSQ. I was hoping to also get my job roles done because I'm a little behind. Because what I've been doing is PvP offline on this character, and just that. and then her job roles are getting like further behind. So we're gonna do PvP. I'll start doing my job roles. I'd like to continue MSQ as a dragoon for now, and then dude, I know, Florane, I have so many alts that I need to get caught up. I think the furthest I've gotten on a single alt, and this is the funny part, when I started playing Final Fantasy XIV, I was Ephemeral. And then I stopped playing because I don't like how things look on Ephemeral. So I just put away my Ephemeral. And then I made an Aura, and she is cute as hell. But then I was like, not really, like, I got all the way through like Stormblood on her, I think. Oh, I said Stormblood and I summoned it. I played through Stormblood, and then I took a break, and then I played through Heavensward and I was about to start Stormblood, and then I got kind of, not so much bored, but I just got kind of caught up with other stuff in life, you know what I mean? And then they released the Vieras, and I said, I have to come back, I have to buy this game, I have to make a Viera. I made a Viera, I played for like a month, and then I got caught up in stuff again. But I was like, hey, when I come back and I'm actually ready to come back, I will make a new Viera. And I will actually officially be back in the game. And that's why Val exists, is because I made that commitment with her. Downside being that she is like my third character. So Val is technically an alt, so I don't really have a main. I have alts freaking everywhere. Okay, so we want a level Dragoon, but I'm not gonna play PvP as a Dragoon. I'm gonna play it as a Bard who doesn't have her ears on. No! Oh, it's okay. I can update my glamours later. Ooh, you got the carpet? Nice. Alright, what mount do I want to use today? We'll do balloons. Alright, we'll do balloons today. Also, I love this map. Yeah, my ears got clipped. It's okay. You're about to see the worst PvP of your life. Or maybe the best. I don't know. I don't know how today's gonna go. All I know is this little girl is gonna get lost in the grass real fast. I love the Jinbeis too. They're really good. What are we doing? We attacking blue? This is actually one of my favorite maps in PvP. It's the newest one too. That's always fun to do. That's a cool ass mount. Never seen it before. It's probably one of the new like savages or something, because Every time I see a mount, I'm like, oh, that's a cool mount. I wish I had that mount. And I show it to Luna, and she's like, you're gonna really hate what I'm about to say. I'm gonna be like, it's a savage mount. She's like, it's a savage mount. Because that's pretty much always how it goes. No! My teammates are dying. Whee! Oh no! I don't know how I managed to get out of there, but I did, and I'm happy about that. Oh no! We are getting our asses blasted. Oh my god, not the yellow team coming in. They're machinists. Not a machinist trying to kill me. This feels egregious almost. Did I just run into a wall? I did. Am I just like trapping myself here? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, fine, kill me. Jeez. I'm just like, you know what? Survive for a while, piss him off a bit. See him try and kill you. Very good. It's okay. I think we'll be fine. We're not winning yet, but it's okay. Yet. I say that like we're definitely gonna win. I mean, I've seen it turn around. I'm not too worried about it. What are you doing? Oh, goodbye. This is not my circus. Okay. That monk was picking on us. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's, this one's not up yet. That's okay. Oh shit. There. Oh my god, I got myself killed because I was hitting a viper. Vipers and samurais are like the most dangerous thing you can fight against in PvP. Absolutely the worst. But I think I have a harder time with samurais than I do with vipers. Also, this is not to like shame the other people playing. Like, it's a game. I'm not gonna sit here and like give people a hard time for the way that the way they play, but I don't feel like our team is really like cohesive with each other. They were just kind of like everybody's kind of doing their own thing, it looks like. Like, we've got half the team on the left side and another half of the team on the right side. It's like We need to be together, not like splitting up too much. But, you know, whatever. It's just there's always gonna be some guy that's gonna be in chat that's like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if I complain about it, I end up sounding like that guy who's complaining, but yeah, teamwork goes out the window sometimes. I'm just saying there's always gonna be like a lack of cohesion in the party members. Like, we're not together, we're not doing our teamwork right. And then there's gonna be some guy in the chat at the end who's like, I knew this was gonna happen. Like, oh my god. Alright, dude. Yeah, there's a lot of like weird shot calling in here. I just ignored chat, honestly. PvP is the one time that I ignore chat and I ignore instruction because I don't know, there's just some people who just they'll give any type of instructions that they think are the right ones. Oh shit, I didn't see you there. Goodbye. Hey, so that's not nice. Some guy who's there. I have seen there's a couple people who will actually like AFK at spawn and complain the whole time, and I'm just like, my guy. Alright, let's let yellow and blue fight each other. Hopefully blue wins a little bit. Actually, hopefully nobody wins a little bit. I am not interested in them winning. But yellow team is catching up, so it's okay. There she goes. Lala down. Lala down. Just letting you guys know, I don't play to be good at PvP. I play to get the points and the outfits and get the fuck out. Oh my god. You play for the violence? That's so fair. I honestly, I do too, but I can't specify in what ways that I play for the violence. Because I might get canceled. It's a secret. I'm sure you'll know the answer though. Do I see somebody with Robon's left arm as their title? I think as a Lalafell we should be having those titles. That's what I think. I know as soon as I have access to those titles, I get them and put them on. It is a good stress release. Keeping my thoughts to myself. No, my face! I had that coming. I honestly set that up for myself. It's okay. It's fine. Oh boy. But at least I still have my battle high a little bit. You know, it's not too bad. I still have somewhat of my battle high. It's fine. It's fine. Oof. They are kicking our asses. It's okay. They're kicking our holy card asses. Very funny. I appreciate that, you know, the team is at least trying to get our objectives. We need our objectives. We kinda can't do anything without them. Awesome. Oh, fuck. Yellow team is hungry for blood. This is where I tell chat that I used to play, League of Legends, and, yeah. That's, we're gonna leave that conversation alone. Do I still play League of Legends? Not anymore. But I think of it fondly when I do PvP in Final Fantasy, because it gets toxic in PvP, but it never gets as toxic as League of Legends. Ooh! 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 Ooh, did y'all see that? Oh no! I'm still alive somehow, but it happened. I was there. Holy shit. Thank you for the hydrate reminder, Luna. Also, hello. Please also hydrate. I will hydrate after the PvP match. Yeah, boy. Okay. So we're kind of caught up now, kind of. Not really, because blue team is now going to probably win. It's fine. It's... I'm not complaining. It's just a... well... We were so busy worried about yellow team that we kind of let blue team get caught up. And by let, I mean I think my teammates are just like... oof. Nice. This is kind of a... well... this is kind of a messy fight. I leveled up though. 6, 4, and 11. I know that's right. We're gonna do a player commendation for the last person that was in here apparently. A monk. Thank you, Mr. Monk. Well, thank you all for joining me in PvP. I hope you got plenty of EXP from that. I know I did, because my dragoon is now 47, which is really cool. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm going to go ahead and get started on my dragooner quests. That's what we're calling them. Dragooners. The lag is nuts, but that was the best I've done in PvP. Good job. Good job to all of us. We did great. I will be... yep. Yeah, we did kind of catch up, though. How many points did I get from that? Ooh. Ooh, I got some crystals. I can go shopping for more outfits. Oh my goodness, it's a goat. Him's so small. He's almost the same size as me. What the hell? There's a pet emote. There it is. He's so cute. Yeah, you do gotta keep up with your CC. That's right. Good luck. Yeah. That was fun. I'm really glad that we got to do PvP together. I'm gonna go do my Dragooner quest because I'm a little behind. I'm I'm behind by several levels, so we're gonna go do that. So I'm gonna go over there and we're gonna do our Dragooner stuff. It's probably a duty because ARR stuff is a lot of duties. A lot. It's a lot. I mean, they're all pretty much duties, but they're, yeah. Baby goat is the goat. Time to catch Jinbeis. Good luck. I hope you catch a lot of them. Alright. I am going to disband the party because I'm pretty sure that we are going to have some type of duties or something. So I will be doing that. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate your support a lot. Sorry, my brain's not working today. Alright, let's get on our Hardy Daytona and go do some Dragooners. I need to stop saying that. Yeah, apparently we just got a goat minion from somewhere. I don't remember where. Yep. She's so small. The newest dungeon has it? Okay. I gotta farm that thing, because I think I want some of the glams from it as well. I know I want some of the glams from the new alliance and some of the glams from the new dungeon. The new alliance is a pain in my ass, though, because it will literally not drop a damn thing. I'm like, girl, I want... Give me it. Give me all of it. Ooh, it gives me the jump back, the elusive jump. When do I get to see Astinian's full thrust? Alright. It is pleasing to see how readily the dragon stirs within you. You show great potential, Wind-Up, a potential that may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Astinian is no ordinary dragoon. Please show me how. Even when set against the legendary Azurs of ages past, the man is considered second to none. Such is his prowess. In fact, that the day he was chosen by the Eye, wow, it was proclaimed that Haldrath the Dragon's Eye had been reborn. The A. It's the A. Oh my god, are you serious? Yeah, my frames keep dropping. I'm pretty sad about that, but the VOD will be up, so, yeah. I mean not to disparage your skills, Wind-Up, but to pursue Astinian in your current state would be tantamount to suicide. I will pursue him in whatever state I wish to. As promised, I shall train you in the way of the Dragoon, that you might face Astinian as an equal. Before we commence, however, it is only fitting that you are edified regarding our origins. It all began a millennium past, when our forebears resided in the southern plains in humble circumstances. The Fury, impressed by our spirit of ancestors, decided it was meet that she make them her own. Who? Okay. So did she appear before Haldrath's sire, a man of courage and integrity named Thordan, and bade him lead her people to the promised land, to what would become the great nation of Ishgard. Their journey brought them to a wide chasm, whereupon Thordan and his people set to building a bridge. It was then that a dark shadow descended upon them, the great worm Nidhogg. Heedless of his own safety, Thordan fearlessly charged at the colossal beast. Alas, he was pushed into the chasm by one of his own, a man seduced by the worm, and fell to his death. Oh. Taking up his slain sire's lance, Haldrath hurled himself at Nidhogg. Even as tears streamed down his face, the confrontation ended when the young man, his hand guided by Halone, landed a mighty thrust that prized out Nidhogg's eye. With a terrible roar of pain, the great worm took wing and fled, while jubilation reigned below. Ishgard's priceless relic is none other than the eye taken from Nidhogg that day. It is a veritable wellspring of dragon power. Even so removed from its owner, it can exert control over the hearts of men. Haldrath himself felt its malign influence, but his love of justice brooked no corruption, and he prevailed over the power, claiming it for his own. And so it was that the first Azure Dragoon was born. Being derived from our foe, the power of the dragon is a thing to be loathed. But as Haldrath proved to us all, so long as our hearts burn with justice, we need not fear being taken in its thrall. Ah, but what is justice precisely? Justice assumes many shapes and forms, wind-ups, and none can say that one is greater than another. So long as you hold fast to your beliefs and stay true to yourself, you leave no room for the power of the dragon to master you. The power of the dragon to master you. That's some words that were said. But enough history. Let us return our attention to the present. A knight by the name of Sir Brookmont will see to the next stage of your training. Seek him out at Witchdrop. Witchdrop. I'm about to drop witches on y'all. Alright, it's really not far at all. When you consider that it's all the fucking way up there. Alright, we're gonna get back on our mounts. On our motobicicleta. Apollo. There's a bun boy named Apollo in here. Estiniac or Estinistan. As a person who listens to K-pop, if you make an Estiniac, I will probably buy it. Because my brain is like, Maniac? But, you know, that's from before time, when Val was more of a K-pop stan. I kind of still listen to it occasionally, but there's like that... You ever have, like, a past interest that still kind of, like, Goblin Mask speaks to you in the middle of the night? And tempts you into coming back to it. It's like that. We also do have an ad break coming in a couple minutes, but I do know that the VOD is behind, so you're gonna probably get a delay in hearing me say that. So, yeah. Where are you, dude? With the French name? Because I know you have a French name. We are nearing Ishgard. Y'all got French names. Is this... I don't have flight in this bitch, so we're just gonna have to... So once you start getting to, like, the Gervanian Forelands and all that, I hate the maps. I do. I really, really, really hate the maps. And the maps, you know, they're trying their best, but no thank you. Oh, is it here? Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Oh my god, it's such a thin margin of road here. Jesus Christ. Watch me play the worst possible way when I play Dragoon. So I'm going to summon my bird. Do I have Gasol greens? I do not. Maybe I do, and they were in here this whole time. I got squapes. Anybody need squapes? Okay, we're just gonna have to live with it. Oh no. Okay, that wasn't so bad. She's too tall for, she's too tall. She's too small for what we got going on. Hello, Brookmont. So the adventurer seeks to become a dragoon. Ha! Sir Alberic speaks of legends and chosen ones, but I would see you prove yourself in a more practical fashion. With your lance, defend yourself. Oh. Oh no. Why he over there? Why is he not closer to me? The fuck? He just hit me for 67 damage. I wish I was lying, but no, he's... You have some skill. I will give you that. And the glow of your soul crystal. Perhaps Sir Elberic was not wrong about you after all. Now return to him. Your training here is complete. Alright. And then he disappeared into the stone forever. And we never saw Brucemon again. Which is fine by me, because he has a weird-ass name. I don't want to see anybody with weird-ass French. I'm kidding. Me just, like, partially French. Like, I know what the French did. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Why is it so narrow right there? Oh my god. My favorite or least favorite thing about the Heavensward expansion is the maps. I will not be elaborating. If you know, you know. The maps are structured some type of way that if you don't have flying unlocked yet, you just hate it so much. But the bright side is once you unlock flying, you don't really care as much anymore. So, you know, it's fine. There's a guy just standing here, menacingly. I can't believe we're on the hunt for Estinian. Like, there's a whole quest for it. There's a whole quest to get experience points to hunt for Estinian. And I'm all for it, you know? You gotta hunt for the man. Alright. The soul of the dragon grows ever stronger within you, Wind-Up. Clearly, your trial was a rousing success. I need only observe your crystal to know as much. Yes. Though you have only just begun to walk the path of the dragoon, it is clear you possess the talent to become Estinian's equal. I hope so. Go forth and make the powers you have obtained your own. When the time is right, we shall proceed with your training. Well, here's the thing, bud. I'm level 47, and that was a level 35 quest. That's not necessary. I'm still here for the look at her. She's so cute. Adorable. Okay, Alberic, what you got for me? What quest is this? Doomspike. Let's get some Doomspike. You grow ever stronger, and I speak of more than just the flesh. Aye, you are slowly but surely realizing your potential as an Azure Dragoon. It is heartening to look upon, though I must confess that my presiding feeling is one of relief. You must understand, the mere thought that the eye would choose an outsider, one who ill comprehends the threat posed by the dragons, filled me with the gravest of misgivings. Yet you have, but I shall say no more, lest flattery impede your improvement. Now, during our last lesson, I enlightened you regarding the origins of dragoons. You will recall how Heldreth heroically triumphed over the great worm Nidhogg, and Ishgard came into possession of the eye. Tell me, Wind-Up, do you believe that these events truly transpired, or are you inclined to think them fairy tales? I ask you this because few folk have seen dragons in the flesh besides we Ishgardians, and most would as soon dismiss them as products of the imagination. Alas, dragons are no less real than you and I, with Nidhogg perhaps the most real of all. In the course of its history, Ishgard has suffered the creature's wrath on 8 separate occasions. Each time the great worm rouses, the blood of countless Ishgardians is spilled. Let us revisit the past once more, Wind-Up. The time is 20 summers past, and the place Gervania. After a century in slumber, Nidhogg awakened once more to resume his reign of terror. Entire villages were razed to the ground, their inhabitants reduced to smoldering ash. Sensing the great worm's unbridled rage, others of his kind began to rouse, and in such numbers as to blot out the sun with their wings. A deep foreboding darkness swept over Ishgard. Raging infernos painting the belly of the sky an angry red, the agonized screams of innocence fading into the deathly silence. In my station as a Azure Dragoon, I was there through it all, bore witness to all the horrors. But there was no time to offer even a silent prayer. Nidhogg lingered in one place only long enough to lay it to waste, and when he took wing, so too did I pursue him, a man possessed. This game of cat and mouse continued for what seemed an eternity before I found myself face to face with the great worm. Burb. The battle unfolded in a tiny settlement on the settle of Corthus, raging on for 3 days and 3 nights, with neither side able to gain a decisive advantage. Remaining on my feet by sheer force of will, I realized that it must end now, else it shouldn't end well. Marshalling my last ounce of strength, I wagered on a single thrust. I bet you did. My lance struck home, burying deep in the ruin of my opponent's empty eye socket. Yet before I could withdraw my weapon, the worm lashed out wildly in its agony, dealing a blow that left me sprawled upon the scorched earth, nigh insane. Insane? Insensate. Okay. In that instance, I thought myself surely doomed, but Halone was not finished with me. Having lost the taste for battle, Nidhogg let loose a blood-curdling roar before fleeing to the sky. The battle was over. While I did not perish from my injuries, they rendered my body unfit to bear the power of the dragon, and I was a dragoon no more. Lying bedridden, my thoughts wandered to all the innocent lives that had been lost, the people I had failed to protect. The last conflict with the dragons of Dravania left countless orphans in its wake. Astinian is one of them, the sole survival of Ferndale, the final village to suffer Nidhogg's wrath. With none left to care for him, I did the only thing I could. I took Astinian as my own son, instructing him in the way of the dragoon when he was of an age to learn. Yet would I not have you think of me noble. My actions were born not of compassion but of guilt. My guilt at having failed him. Yeah, you're a bad father. But alas, I have failed him as a father. For what manner of man did I bring him up to be? A thief who would endanger the life of every one of his countrymen. Aye, you heard me right. All of Ishgard may suffer for his crime. Though we know little and less of the minds of dragons, it is conceivable that the disturbance surrounding his stolen eye will rouse Nidhogg to awaken once more. That his kin have already stirred from their slumber serves as fair warning of that. The time is not on our side. Fortunately, it would seem you are more than ready to embark on your next trial. Mark your way up to Witchdrop, where the night has... Yep. Another French name, thank you. Hustian waits your arrival. My nation is depending on you, wind up. On little me? I'm just a tiny bunny. Also, I know y'all seen those cat people that are going to be in Evercold. And quite frankly, if we cannot have them as a playable race, I understand the why. But I want to play as the cats. Yoshi P, please hear my roar, hear my plea. Please let us play as tiny cats. I beg you. If they're giant cats, that's fine too. I want to be a cat for like 5 minutes. Give me small playable race though. I want to be small. I need to kill these guys for my why am I tiny? These things are huge. Oh my god. Anyways, I have to go over there. Thank God for the motorcycle mounts because they get you going. They speed you up. Whee! Whee! Oh. Yikes. Oh, are we having to deal with the Ixali? Not yet, right? This isn't the Ixali, right? They're... Not a lens, right. Oh! Well, they don't call this area Witch Drop for nothing, because the witch did in fact drop. Okay. You're in my way, dude. Yeah. I did full thrust. Okay. There she is. You are the one who would aspire to be the Azure Dragoon? Why, you are not even of Ishgard. If you truly possess the power that Sir Alberic sees in you, then prove it to me with your lance. On guard. Okay. And I have to fight this fucking thing? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, and those things too. Okay. I was like, just one? And then there's an even bigger one behind me. Oh my god. It's fine. If I die, tell my wife I love her. It just... This is how I do this now, because there's probably a better way, but you know. Just run in a circle, have things chase you, it's fine. Okay. Now what? Now what? The dragon stirs within. I sure hope so. That strength! I have not seen it. I have not seen its like since Estinian himself stood before me. Mayhap Sir Alberic has the right of it, after all. Return and show your crystal to him. I have no doubt he will be pleased. Sure, yeah. I have the dragon stirring within me. Nice. Oh, shit. You don't see me. I wasn't here. You don't see me. I wasn't here. Oh, fuck. You don't see me. I wasn't here. I wasn't here. I wasn't fucking here, bro. I'm all turned around. And that's, again, that's what I was saying about the map system in Final Fantasy XIV, specifically, specific to the Heavensward expansion. I'm not saying A Realm Reborn had perfect map systems, but the mapping in A Realm Reborn's a little easier to navigate than the one in Heavensward. Because, like, what do you mean I have to, like, go all the way around to get to something that's right here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean? And don't even get me started about Aziz Law. Don't even get me started about Aziz Law. I am sick and tired of Aziz Law. That might not even be the way you say that place. If there's a better way to say the name of that place, let me know. But no. Aziz Law is not cute. Their map, that map, I'm not looking forward to doing that map, especially on Lalafell. I have little legs. Look at me. I'm small. Oh no, we got a Pokeballer. This would probably go a lot faster if I had flight, but it's okay. We're not here for the time. I would love it if my frame rates were not going absolutely bonkers. Alright, we're back. Alberic, I like to show you my rock. You have passed yet another trial with flying colors wind up. The day when you may stand before Estinian as an equal is not far off. Ayy! And when that day comes, the eye will choose you over the traitor. I have no doubt of this. But we must be patient still. For now, you must continue your training. When you can do no more on your own, seek me out once more. And I now have the skill Doom Spike. Nice. Excuse me. I need to redo my hotbar. Not gonna lie. Woohoo! Level 48! Alright, Alberic, what you got for me? The next quest is called Double Dragoon. Double Gooner. I got double the gooning power. Oh god. Impeccable timing wind up. A message arrived from Estinian but moments ago. Much to my astonishment, he would trade words with us and bids us meet him at Boulder Downs. As to his true intentions, I cannot say. It may well be a trap, but we must go nonetheless. I trust I can count upon your company. Sure, I'll go with you to meet Estinian, the Azure Dragoon. I would love to goon with him. Sentences I beg you to not Google. Volume 1. Okay. Oh, is it that one thing? That one quest? Oh no. You're about to see the biggest fail of your life when it comes to dragooning. To the gooning, if you will. Oh, felines? Yeah, I get you. Hey, is this where I'm meeting him? Up on the rock? Oh, I remember this. Man, this is bringing me back, dude. This is bringing me way back. Alright, let's see. We're looking around for a man. Gross. But a man nonetheless. Look at me up there. I'm so tiny. Oh my god. Who's that? Anyways. Nice. Greetings, Master. It's been too long. Is it voiced? No, it's not. Asinian, end this folly at once. You must know that each second the eye passes outside Ishgard's walls brings us closer to a repeat of the tragedy of 20 summers past. Surrender yourself in the eye and return with me to Ishgard before it is too late. There's just my Lalafell on the bunny ears. Ah, but it is already too late, Master. For you see, Nidhogg has already awakened. What? Hear me, Master. You have mistaken the cause for the dragon's return. The eye is not to blame. I forgot how little is voiced in ARR. A premonition came to me by virtue of the dragon within, warning me that the great worm would soon rouse. I bet. Even as he slumbered, Nidhogg seethed with irrepressible rancor for that wound of 20 years ago. That rancor will send him flying as a speeding arrow to Ishgard, whereupon death and devastation will ensue. But there is a possible solution. Were the eye taken to a remote land far from the Holy See, then and only then could destruction be averted and the lives of innocent Ishgardians be spared. You mean to make a bait of yourself? Nay, there is more to this than you let on. You seek vengeance for Ferndale. Projection much? To me, the two are one and the same. You know my past better than any else. It was for no other reason than to avenge my family that I became a dragoon. Dragons long outlive men and do not soon forget the wrongs done to them. What grudge they harbored burns as fire in their hearts, over time swelling into an unquenchable inferno. You need only look back on history to see that Nidhogg grows stronger with each awakening. When last he darkened our skies, the great worm came with a hair's breadth of laying waste to Ishgard. Not short of death will prevent him from completing his mission when he next wakes. Nidhogg took everything from me, now I shall take everything from him, even if it means my life. The eye works in ways men can ill comprehend, but this much is plain. In choosing two Azure Dragoons in one generation, it means for us to join together in common cause. Look how unserious this cutscene is. This is a very unserious cutscene. And I love it. Because look at me! If only the frame rates weren't dropping, you could. Adventure, you have heard my resolution. Now I ask that you lend me your power. I, the power of the dragon. In the long and proud history of Ishgard, never before have two Azure Dragoons arisen at the same era to fight as one. This is our best, nay our only chance to send the great worm to eternal slumber. I'm not so sure about that. Behold my armor! This is the Draken mail, forged in the lifeblood of dragons. As blood calls to blood, so too does the armor call to the dragon within, redoubling the wearer's strength thereby. If you would realize your potential as an Azure Dragoon, you must needs clad yourself in the same. You gonna give me an outfit? Clad so, you will inherit that technique passed from Azure Dragoon to Azure Dragoon down through the generations. Then and only then will your training be complete. Are you training me? But first you must win the Draken Mail as I and Sir Albert did before you, by proving yourself worthy in the ultimate trial of the Zur. A series of battles so harrowing as to send the unworthy to an early demise. Ooh! Master, once the adventurer acquires the armor, pray see to it that she learns to harness the power of the dragoon in full. Okay. Thank you for lurking. Estinian, wait! No. Save your worries. I do not mean to make myself easy prey for dragons. I take my leave of you. Come back, baby. I miss you already. He's so edgy. Well, sucks I'm gonna have to beat up my boyfriend, but it is what it is. Double dragoon. We gotta dragoon it up. I remember meeting Estinian for the first time in this game and going, who's this asshole? I had no idea. I had no idea because initially when I started playing this game, I was not aware of who he was or what he was about. And then later, as time kind of passed, I was like, hey, love this guy. Alright. I forgot how to navigate this map again. Gooning! Hell yeah. Estinian. Forgive me, I was deep in thought. Now then, as to acquiring the armor for which Estinian spoke, at first it was my intention to bequeath mine own armor to you. I am an Azure Dragoon no longer, and its powers are wasted on me. It would be simple enough to hand it over to you and complete your training right here and now. But it is as Estinian said, the dragon armor is no ordinary set of mail. Its strength derives from the dragon blood whence it came, the blood's power resonating with the soul of the wearer. Though I can no longer draw upon mine own armor's power, its bond to me was forged years ago. Were I to bestow it upon you now, I fear it would offer but a scintilla of the protection it afforded me in those bygone days. He is an edgelord. Aye, Estinian has the right of it. Estinian has the right of it. You must claim your armor as he and I did before you. You must complete the trials of the Azure, that the powers of dragon blood be yours and yours alone. The ogre's belly will be where your final test begins. I shall dispatch Sir Bruce Mott there. Seek him out upon your arrival. Okay. He is such an... I love Estinian, but he is such an edgelord. He reminds me of Vincent a little bit in this early stage. Like early game Estinian reminds me of Vincent Valentine from the little bit I remember of him from Advent Children. And I know Advent Children's a little bit different from Final Fantasy VII, the game, but unfortunately Advent Children and like the movies were like my only real knowledge of Final Fantasy VII going forward. So what? I said Eggnog is awake. His name is Eggnog, you're right. I would actually love to start calling him Eggnog now, thank you. Yeet. Am I fighting him in the red thing? Am I fighting him with the red stuff? What's going on here? Someone help me with this map, please. And I don't mean you guys, I just mean like someone teach me the ways of the map. Because this map is crazy. Who structured this shit? Who allowed this to go on for this long? I think it's over here. No. Ah, it's a cave. That's cool. Alright. Well, I don't think I want this guy in my way, so let me take care of that. Y'all ever press full thrust and giggle to yourself? Because I sure do. Oh. No more Jinbei for you. Oh, hey, what's up? You have grown strong since we last met, Adventure, but you pale in comparison with your Azure forebears, sorry. If you would prove me wrong, let your lance do the talking. I'll let my lance do the talking. But I would prefer it if Estinian's lance did the talking. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so we did our full thrust. We can giggle. Oh my god. Smells like pink Alani in here. Because we have pink Alani in here. Alright, we got full thrust as our finisher. Because, you know, has to be. Full thrust is, in fact, a good finisher. Alright, I fucked up. I didn't read what it said. You've... Okay. Once again, Adventure, you prove yourself worthy beyond my expectations. Take this, but know that your trial has only just begun. Your next challenge lies in the chamber beyond. Sir Hestian awaits you there. I'm not gonna pretend I know how to read French names, okay? I'm just not. Yay, I got some pants! Will of the Wyke. Like Will of the Wisp? Why am I walking? I have mounts. What am I doing here, man? What the hell? What are we doing, bro? You, a foreigner, would don the dragon armor, then prove to us that you will not do it a dishonor. Okay, shit. Where? Oh, down there. Oh, he's throwing rocks at me. That's cool. Okay, very good. What, like it's hard? I should put that as an audio, redeem. Sir Albrecht said the eye had chosen you, and it would appear he speaks true. The armor is yours, wear it with pride and honor. Your trial is nigh complete, but be forewarned. Many before you have made it this far, only to fail at the final challenge. Say fail or fall. Fall at the whatever. Do not let overconfidence be your downfall. Is my armory full? Probably. Tee. Yeah, for sure. Let's start cleaning up here a bit. We listen and we don't judge, okay? There we are. Do I look cute? I have like partial armor. It's very cute. Is that the next one? Do I have to do a duty? Because no thank you. I don't wanna... So you've made it this far. Very well. Prove yourself worthy of the Azure or die in the effort. Oh shit. You have demonstrated your powers to me beyond a doubt. There is not an Ishgardian who would gainsay your right to don the armor of dragons. I shall send word ahead to Sir Alberic that you have passed your trials here. It is he who will present you with the fourth piece of armor and consummate your training. Go now, my fellow dragoon, and deliver this land from the Great Worm's wrath. Yay! I got leggies and pants and gloves and all those other things. I think I'm gonna teleport out of here because I'm not too excited about cave navigation. Cavigation, if you will. Alright. Back on our bikes. Back on our bikes and turning it in. So we can be a dragoon. A dragooner. A gooner, if you will. How are we doing on frame rates, by the way? I know I said I wasn't going to bring it up again, but I'm kind of like... How we doing? Oof, we are lagging. We are behind. Oh no. It's okay. There will be a VOD available on the 2 of you. Yes, I said the 2 of you. And you can watch today's VOD later today, as well as any past VODs from like March, because I haven't really kept up with it, even though I started back in 2024. Look at me, I'm tiny and a dragoon. I hear from Sir Brucemont that you performed most impressively. Yes, I stand more convinced than ever that you will be the one to save our land. Yet be warned, Wind-Up, one last trial awaits you. You will face this trial in the presence not of knights, but of ghosts. Make your way towards the Steel Vigil and seek out a gravestone north and west of the structure. Take with you this flute, and when you reach your destination, blow a single strong note. A visitor shall soon arrive. Entertain your guest, and should he leave behind a present, return it here to me. Okay. You got it, fam. You got it, broski. I will become the Azure Dragoon. I am the Azure Dragoon, but I will become an even better Azure Dragoon. Alright, so let's go ahead and keep it pushing. We are almost done with our Dragoon role quests, but Just because we're almost caught up doesn't mean we're going to stop there, because we're also going to, likely we're going to continue MSQ. Wait, where is it? All the fucking way up there? Oh my god. Astidian. We're both the Azure Dragoon. Me mentally. Well, I'm the Azure Dragoon. You're technically wearing indigo. Sorry, the Indigoon leaves, comes back never. See credits. No, but like seriously, like they kept, like when I first played this and they kept calling him the Azure Dragoon, I'm like, but he's wearing like a dark purplish black. Like what? Do you guys not know your colors? Like, come on. I realized it's like, it's kind of like how, you know, blueberries, they're blue, but they leak purple, so it's like combinations of things. Ooh, I get to go fight the dragons. I love dragons. They're cool. Every MMO ever. So you need to fight this dragon. The dragon is laying waste to our kingdom, and you need to go kill it. Okay. I also need to kill some of these guys for my, my hunting logs. Because the hunting logs actually do give quite a bit of EXP in the early game of this MMO. Have you heard of it? It's a critically acclaimed MMO. Okay. Alright. We're getting back on the mount because we're lazy. We're a bit on the lazy side today. Alright. Oh, goody! Oh. Wait, is this? Question for those who know. Is this where I think it is? Is this the spot? In the most non-spoiler way possible, is this the spot? Because I think it is. Yeah, we're not gonna... Yep. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. Please also hydrate. Oh, that's all they want me to fight is this little dragon dude? That's fine. That's crazy. I didn't. I asked like 10 minutes ago. That's not even 10 minutes. It was like 5 minutes ago, but still. Oof. I wish you guys could see how bad my frame rates are dropping today. That's insane. The soul of the dragoon resonates with the dragon armor. And I got like a little piece of bone, it looks like. I'm actually gonna... Wait, hold on. I'm gonna teleport closer to it, because... I don't know if I've told you this, but I'm a lazy bitch. Emphasis on the lazy, not the bitch. Alright. Let's continue. Yeah, it looks like my stream is about 2 minutes behind because it's currently 11:38 for me right now. Um, and I asked about the frame rates, I think, like 5, 6 minutes ago. So you're seeing it a little bit later. It's fine. Like, I'm not too pressed about it. It sucks, yes, but like, what am I supposed to do about it? Cut the stream, start over. I'm not doing that. And for that reason, for that exact reason, I could have just played Supermarket, but I really wanted to play this today. Azure Dragoon is a state of being. Are you feeling blue then? A little bit. I feel a little bit blue sometimes. Your presence before me indicates you've seen to the visitor. Have you aught to show for your deeds? Why yes, I have this and I have this. Ah, the skull of Greywine, old warrior of the Dravanian horde. It's said that in ages past he could bring down a castle with a single breath. His strength has dwindled since those days, but a dragon past his prime is a formidable foe nonetheless. In slaying him, you have proven yourself worthy of this. You now possess 4 pieces of the armor that Estinian, myself, and our forebears did wear. While you doubtless wonder about the 5th, I can tell you only that it is not mine to give. Fear not, however. Your triumphs in the trials against the dragon of the horde give evidence that dragon blood now resonates with yours. Yes, you stand before me as prepared for your ultimate challenge as any could be. And yet, before we proceed, I would hear it from your own lips. The great worm's power is the stuff of legends. Have you truly resolved to fight this battle? To risk your own life to deliver a foreign land from the clutches of its ancient foe? When you are certain that your mind is settled, return and speak to me. Me telling the city to have a Restinian. Yes! And yes, okay, I had a feeling. I was like, this looks familiar. This looks like the spot. Alright, I now have... That's so good! Wait! Wait! Wait a minute! Oh, I can't change it here. Okay, so I have to do one more level 45 quest. Oh, I'm not reading it, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry at all. Okay, I'll read it at the end. Okay. Alright. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, so I meant to read that, but then I was getting kind of, like, lazy about it. Okay, so... let's see. You know what? I'll give you the Reader's Digest version. He's basically just saying that you need to defeat Nidhogg. Okay, good. We're good. Okay. Use the flute to summon the dragon and then slay it. Cool. And it's not far off from the place I need to go, because I'm not walking. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't like walking everywhere. I don't like driving everywhere. I like just it being right next to me, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's fix that portrait, because it's so good. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to update our gear. Okay. Yeah. Look at her. She's so cute. Okay. Is it? Why won't it let me fix her gear, bro? It's okay. Just fucking look at her. Oh, I'm obsessed. It's adorable. As soon as I can put this gear in my dresser, I'm going to. She looks adorable. Ah! Okay. It's fine. Yeah, it's a 5. It's not like it's a huge delay. I mean, 5 minutes is a huge delay when you think about it, but it's fine. She's so cute. Hello. Here comes Val bitching about the ARR maps again. No, because actually, what the fuck is wrong with these maps, though? It just had to be nighttime when I'm trying to find a way around. You know? About 90% of stream is just me trying to find my way around the maps. Not gonna lie, that's actually pretty funny. Excuse me? There is no way these dragoons are straight. Blowing a flute for a dragon, lancing, my god. Yeah. I don't think that anybody in this game is straight anyway. I think that they're all like Schrodinger's bisexual. Especially when it comes to Warrior of Light, because they're like, you know, everyone's a little bit got a crush on the Warrior of Light. Come on. Like, even a little bit got a crush on the Warrior of Light. Where the fuck am I going? This is where you find out I have not been in this map in a super long time, so remembering how to navigate it is one of those things that I struggle with. Okay, I'm gonna just look around for a bit. Do I have to go around? Do I have to go all the way around? Do I have to, like, manifest? Do I have to pray? Like, praetorium? Hello? Well, this is interesting because I don't remember it being this complicated. I think I do have to go around, which sucks because this is once again where I prove my point where the maps in A Realm Reborn and Heavensward are a little bit too complicated, and they needed to have done something different with the map system. If I'm being so real with you. Yeah, that I read like the Harchefont stuff, like the Japanese Harchefont and then the German Harchefont. I've read every other translation for him, and boy is he flirty. It says my frame rate's improved. But did they? Look at her. She's so dapper. Anyways, let's get going. She's whistling. How cute. You sense a hostile presence. Where? Is it down there? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Archaeo Avis. Gesundheit. Imagine if that yeeted me off the fucking map. I would have been so pissed. I'd have been so pissed if it yeeted me all the way back down. But it's okay. Alright, it does say my frame rate's improved, so hopefully it did. Or I'll have to fight somebody. Yay! You responded within the time frame of me asking. Hello. We're back. We are so back. Okay, good. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. I mean, like, listen, I was gonna say, I'm gonna try not be pissed about this, but I've been pissed the whole time, because, and then it dropped again. But like I said, we do have YouTube where you can watch the VOD. We also have a Discord where we can chat about stream or chat about whatever. Listen, I'm not blaming anybody but Twitch for why the stream is being kind of dorky. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Twitch nowadays, because I get all kinds of issues from them, and I don't want to have to go back to streaming on TikTok, because I did it a couple times and I didn't really care for the studio setup, and the way that they do streaming on that platform now is egregious. And I'm also not really interested in being on that account very much anymore, because I just don't care about TikTok anymore. I got out of it what I needed to, you know? It keeps showing that my frame rates are improving and then going back down. So I'm just like, girl, can we not today? Alright, what you got? It is good to see you safely returned. I take from your bearing that the engagement went favorably. Favorably? Yes. Here's your flute, you gay bitch. You left this place as a woman, wind up. But you return as a dragoon. As a dragon, sorry. There is no more for me to teach you. From here, your battle is yours and yours alone. Now, you might recall me saying that the fifth and final piece of the dragon armor was not mine to give. However, that is not wholly true. I could guide you in the direction of that which you seek. That said, I yet have reservations. The sheer power of the dragon housed within is such that great many of your Azure forebears, myself among them, have proven hopelessly incapable of wielding it. But I do not doubt what I see. Within you has awakened a strength that forever eluded the likes of me. If you are not worthy of wearing the armor, then I know none who are. Remember my warning to you, wind up, and heed it well. Nidhogg is a lord among his kind. Aught less than complete conviction, and you will surely fall under his thrall. Before you can master your foe, you must needs master yourself. Hone your lance arm till it can bear no further honing, and then present yourself to me. When the time has come, I will tell you what you need to know. I will hone my lance in your ass. I look forward to our next meeting, my young dragoon. Aww. TikTok is 100% a cesspool. I cannot stand that place. If I could delete my account there, I probably will. But I know that there will be like imposters and shit. Alright, what we got? What we got? What we got? Awesome! We did it! Woo! Okay. So, we're gonna continue the MSQ. That is in the Black Shroud. Gonna head over there with our little dragoon armor. I'm not gonna correct my outfit. It looks great. Awesome. Alright. I mean, look at her. She's adorable. We have an ad break starting in 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that ad break, and then we are going to continue on. Yeah. But yeah. I love that her ears are sticking out the side. Adorable. Alright, we're going to take that break. Feel free to stretch, hydrate, take your meds, eat something, do whatever it is that you need to be doing. in that 5-ish minutes, 6, 7 minutes, 6, 7 minutes that we're going to be on ads. So take care of yourselves. I'll be right back. How the frame rate's looking? Terrible? Probably. Hello, welcome back. We're gonna continue on the MSQ. We're at level 30, a modest proposal. Hopefully, all is well with y'all. You guys are enjoying your afternoon. I don't know what it is about eating a donut. It's so delicious, but then so feeling afterwards. Just the grease of the donut, you know? Anyways, we're going to continue on our MSQ. A modest proposal. ARR. Let's go. Goodness. What you got, Landonell? Do you require assistance, adventure? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, wind up. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Hello and thank you. Welcome back. Will I help you get it? Ha, you amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Oh, okay. Trial by turtle. That's funny. That's really funny, actually. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gradonians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Dito here being a rare exception. She's like, excuse me? I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. He said whoring. He said whoring. He must have gone to Homart back in his heyday. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven spiller. Jesus. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in a nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. Okay. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, wind up. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. Okay. Very polite, very welcoming, very demure, very mindful. All good, all positive. I fought a dragon. I should be fine, right? I know, right? That guy's an asshole. Woohoo! The first time I did this quest, I forgot to pick up the egg afterwards. Fun fact. I think a lot of people do though. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's kind of easy to forget the egg. I got your egg, you dumb bitch. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end? Yeah, asshole. Ah ha ha, such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to Southern Thanalan. In Forgotten Springs, you will find a man named Uada Nun. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, Wind Up. Do I think I'm saying his name right? Absolutely not. I don't pretend I know anything in this game. I just exist to play. Look at this little dragoon. She's so cute. I also want to point out what you said, Apothic, if you're still here. I also wish that Vera's could wear our cute little dragoon helmets. The sun is rising! Look at me! Look at her! Adorable. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's this guy. State your business, adventurer. And then he starts laughing. So this was the one Whisket sends me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Okay. You don't have to be a bitch about it. Persistent bugger. Very well. Let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that, and you did manage to obtain the Adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The Nun I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was strong, and now I am Nun. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. This is why I claimed my position, and this is why I still hold it, and it is why I will not help any unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, you would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Amalja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned for both his strength and his guile. To even face this Amalja in battle, you must first find a way to allure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this I will offer you advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You will have to solve that riddle yourself. Now, go, slay this old warrior and bring me his necklace. You just want me to kill people? It seems kind of unsavory, I'm not gonna lie. This area reminds me so much of Final Fantasy X, but I can't say why. I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna. Woohoo! I love me a full thrust, don't you? Don't you love a full... Never mind. Val, stop saying it. It's not funnier every time you say it. Yes, it is. I was wondering why there were less like practically naked cat girls in the water, but anyways. For no reason. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? Right? I also felt that way. 'Tis a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. This spear, it belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Heh. Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. Okay. A shame we did not meet when I was still with the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. Gross. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Sogoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map, along with the location where Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. He keeps underestimating me, and I keep proving him wrong, and it's the way of the game, you know? They start you off with menial tasks so you can prove yourself. They tell you they think you can't do it, and then you do it, and they're like, never mind, we salute you. You know what you're doing. When the Worm Turns is the name of the quest. These guys? Yeah, these guys. I remember. I vaguely remember this quest line.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I've seen that. What you're talking about, Apothic. There's a City and Chibi pin. The backing card says, "Would you love me if I was a worm?" Hilarious. All right, let's get this guy to come out and give us his flesh. Sounds wrong. Disgusting, even. I feel like I'm playing Final Fantasy X right now. Hell yeah, make a Valentine of that. Alright. You should. You absolutely should. That sounds awesome. I just love this song. You look well. Have you caught your quarry, then? Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Wind-Up. The meat will need be heavily smoked before I shipped it to Waistcut. Were I not, you have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. The banquet? You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Waistcut's counsel. Ah, but hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him for me. Why am I your delivery girl? My mount speed increased. The captain was always fond of this brand wine. I would be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have, I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Whisket was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that this is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Wind Up. I guess, you, man, you. Deliver the Onyx brand wine to Whisket. Whisket? Waistket? That's definitely a Rogadan name. Definitely a Rogadan name. Or as they say, Rugadan. Rugadan, please. Oh look, a Rugadan. And a Vera! Hi, Vera! Yay! Anyways. Well met, Wind Up. Landonel and Udanon both speak highly of you. What brings you here today? I brought you some wine. Because you all drink a lot. That guy was slurring his words. Ah, my favorite. I shall have to thank the Nin personally. Now you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Eldinar this time to obtain it. Yay. These quests are short as fuck. Whisket would like to tell you about the final ingredient needed for the banquet. The things we do for cheese. Do I have to do that one dungeon? I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brave Phlox, the old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago, she sent word that there's been some trouble at the long stop and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls docks and speak with Ozun Nazun. He will direct you to Raincatcher Gully, where Brave Phlox and her people have made it their home. How bad do you think the queue times are going to be for a dragoon? How bad do you think it's gonna be? How bad? Like, be honest. How bad do you think it's gonna be? I give it like a 15-minute queue time, I think. I think it'll be like 15 minutes. Who knows? I could be wrong. I could be... I'm definitely going the wrong way. But I could be wrong. It could be a really short queue time. I could have really good luck with it. But we won't know until we get there, so... I'm still going the wrong way. Kobolds! Bruh. What's the hurry, Venture? Eh? Something happened over the Gobby settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully. Well, you, I judge. I judge you so hard. Alright, let's go. I'm taking the boat. Somebody just landed here to do their fishing and it scared the absolute shit out of me. Yes, I'd like to take the boat to Raincatcher Gully. Woohoo! You know, I probably could have just teleported and made it easier on myself, but this is a story game. We want to do what the story is saying. You know what I'm saying? Also, do I even have that teleport now that I'm wondering? I do. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Do we have time for this dungeon? Who knows? I don't even know if we'll get to do the dungeon right now, because I think you have to do a bunch of shit to unlock the dungeon first. And we might have to do the dungeon next Tuesday. You know? Brave Fox, all talks. Yay! Brave Fox, all talks. That's quite the name, actually. Tongue flaps of Whisket be reaching ears of Brave Flocks. Uplanders come from tasty fresh gobby trees, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in long stuff. Flighty beast chased Gobby Flock from homes. Gobby Flock needs goodly. Uplander gives safety to Longstuff with much land lending. Please help me be protected from dumbassery. Okay, cool. We unlocked the dungeon. Do you think we'll have time to actually do the dungeon? I could do it with NPCs. I could, but I don't think that would go well. So let's see if, let's see what the queue time is like. 5 minutes, it says. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. We will have to see about that, because there's absolutely no way it's only 5 minutes. Hello, Adventure. Are you also queuing for this? As a dragoon? Another dragoon? Very nice. Another gooner. Another gooner. Oh, and yep. I would make comments, but I'm not gonna do that here. It's not my vibe. So yeah, let's see if the queue times is journal came out. You good? All right. We'll just pause it right here, and we can stare at our lovely baby dragoon while we wait for this queue to pop. And also for our frame rates to keep bouncing on it crazy style, as I like to say. Because that's what the frame rates are doing. They're bouncing on it crazy style. I don't know what's going on with the frame rates today. So far, we have 2 minutes into the 5 minute less than queue time. Less than 5 minutes, it says. I don't even remember how this dungeon goes, if I'm being so honest. I remember I tanked it one time. Like, I was a paladin for it, and it wasn't for me. Early ARR dungeons, Realm Reborn dungeons, and Heavensward dungeons. Heavensward has better dungeons and content. I think that Final Fantasy XIV struggles in A Realm Reborn, not because it's bad in any context, but just because it can be a bit girthy. And they shaved it down. I remember doing the OG A Realm Reborn, and it was a lot. It was a lot of quests. And they shaved it down. It's still a lot of quests, but it can be overwhelming to people who aren't really accustomed to that. But if you've played, like, World of Warcraft before that, or you played any MMOs are generally quite lengthy in the very beginning stages. You don't really get to, like, the intensive, interesting content until you've really committed to the game. Alright. I'm hoping that we'll get to hit the dungeon, we'll get to make it through, and then we can, I want to be able to watch the cutscenes of the dungeon, though, and I'm not sure people will be chill with that. Oh, can I go this way? Let me at him. Let me at him. Alright, well, just a reminder, the VOD will be up on the tube of you if you want to actually properly watch it later with no lag. Because I'm recording it right now, and I'm sure you guys are a little frustrated with the lag. I'm frustrated with the lag. I don't know about y'all, but delays are never cute. Are my feet inside the rock? That's crazy. Alright, time lapsed. 4 minutes, 28 seconds out of the average that supposedly is... Oh! Yay! Okay, let's lock in. Let's lock the fuck in, guys. Oh, thank God. I was worried it was gonna cancel. Alright, let's lock in, guys. My portrait! Dragons! Brayflox is long stop. Oh my God. Is that a lala foe with me? Awesome. Extra lala foes. And he's a bard. How nice. And he's trying to tank everything. Our bard is trying to tank literally everything in here. He's being a little ballsy. Oh. It was a super quick queue. I was really surprised. I know, right? He's gonna tank with the beats of his barding skills. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, is he helping us? I didn't realize. Mm-hmm. Excuse me, sir. I don't have my AoEs. Why are you wall-to-walling? Come on. I'm not sure I have AoEs at this level, you know what I'm saying? Woohoo! Anyways, let's go. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yay! Woohoo! Wahoo! Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you can dress your Warrior Blight up as Mario. The pieces are in there, it's just a matter of, like, do you want to? I'm also pretty sure those pieces are paid items as well, so. Oh shit. Uh-oh. I triggered the boss, my bad. A queer bubble? Don't put yourself in a bubble, my man. We're all queer in our own special way. Oh no. I have been queer bubbled. Ow, what the fuck? Oh shit. Oh fuck. Phase 2. Fight. Yeah. Oh hell yeah. I would love to be Yoshi. I'll be Yoshi. I call Yoshi immediately. If I can't be Yoshi, what's the point? Do I remember this dungeon? Absolutely not. Do I remember this fight? Absolutely not. It's gonna take some special skill to remember. We can add Smash characters as well. We could be Sephiroth. He's from Smash. He's not from any other game. Right? Sephiroth isn't from any Final Fantasy games. He's from Smash and Smash only. I would love to take on Sephiroth, actually. Wink, wink. Oh shit. My health bar! I got so used to Dawn Trail mechanics for stuff being really, really fast that ARR is like stupid slow to me. So if I'm dying to these mechanics, it's my own damn fault. It's my own laziness. Oh my god! Pew pew! A little too early on that, sir, but you know what? Good job. Strong lance arm, I bet. Learned that from Estinian. Wink wink. Unable to obtain the infiltration. Aw, what do you mean I already had one? Woohoo! Look at her, she's so cute. She's so cute with her little, like... Oh, everybody left. I can't commend anybody if y'all leave. Oh, look at them. Cute. Oh. Okay. So I got whatever was in the loot, apparently. Okay, let's see. Awesome. Got that out of the way. Let's see. Level 50 Dragoon. Let's fucking go. Yes. Now this is an outfit. Let's see what Brayflock says. Ah, goodly Uplander has thinks of Gobbyflock. Flighty Beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has goodly head for fighty think. Brayflock's happy gives tasty fresh gobby treats to clever Uplander. Just give me the damn cheese, man. Cheese is stinky sweet gobby treat. Special make with secret gobby arts. No party complete without gobby gouda. Gobby gouda. That's the next Lalafell name that I'm picking. Gobby gouda. It sounds a little gross though. If I'm being honest, it sounds a little nasty. Oh, do I go back to Coastal? So I think I'll just yeet myself over there. What's it gonna cost me? $100? What's a banana cost? $10? Here's $20. Go see a Star Wars. I quote those Arrested Development quotes a lot for someone who hasn't finished that show. And honestly, I don't think I ever will, but there's some good stuff in there. Like, good for her. And other quotes that are probably just hers. Sniff, sniff. I gather you solved Brayflock's little problem? Yes, here's some gobby cheese. That just sounds gross. By the gods, that unholy stench. This is definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How is it made? Ah, it's best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned of what kind of milk they use. Ew. Ew. Anyways. Are any of these cute? No. I remember one time we went to Disney World and Partner Sisters orders 10 bushels of bananas and said, oh, jeez. So you guys ate them all, right? What do you mean you forgot the wine? Bravo, Wind-Up. Thanks to you, our guests shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? What? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lomani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip. We'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shamani Lomani my regards. It's all the way up there. I'm not doing anything but flying. Teleporting. I don't have flight yet. I could fly over there, but I'm not gonna. Not gonna. Oh, the Bun Boy's here. They tried to finish him. Hey, banana bread. Okay. Sweet sweat, grime, and blood. Aye, you reek of blood. An adventure, unless I am mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? A letter. He's a. This is the Lala Felon version of Hancock. If you know, you know. Is this not? Is this not the Lala Felon version of Hancock? That's all I ask. Is this not him? An order. Let me guess. A request of the for the finest vintage I can muster. This paper smells of loam and perfume, Costa del Sol, and there is also the an unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, dear. Yes, Master Gegaruju would not settle for anything less than the best. Durstweist and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventure. But perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But when you've no interest in my affairs, you wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. I can't even say your name properly. An offer you can refuse. Hilarious with the quest names, as always. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny it pays well. But you grow impatient, and Wisket must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for his occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Bergelt, who owns and operates the largest winery in Villebrand. Somehow I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his existence. Existence. But you know what? Same difference. I beg your existence, my good bitch. I beg your pardon, my good bitch. Hello, Berglund. I knew you would be a row because I've done this quest, and also because your name is a Rogadin name. Rogadin? Look at my outfit. Am I not fancy? Anyways. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of this polluted swill. What is it? I am in the middle of an important discussion. I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte vintner bid you speak with me? Ha! Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you gubu urine than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. That's crazy. Gubu urine? Gubu urine. Gubu urine. I take it he said no? Really? In those words? Well, I cannot say I'm surprised. Well, there's no denying his passion and skill. The wine baron of Limsa is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. I can't talk today. We will take an alternative approach. Okay. It won't work. There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in the recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the vignerons of Wineport, vignerons? I have never read that word out loud, I'm sorry. Crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Brackus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. They might have got it from the gold susser. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. The legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. A part of my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. But as is all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it no longer can be made. So what I'm getting from this is that Wineport was the Alexandria of the like Library of Alexandria, but make it wine related before the calamity happened. If we cannot convince Bergligent to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the Venerons tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. That's interesting because I don't... Listen, I'm gonna be so fucking for real with y'all. The thing about it is, like, can't we just steal it? Like, you're having me do all this shit, and I could just steal it from the guy. Just let me steal it from the guy. Just let me, like, what's that over there? And yoink it from him after I grab it. Easy. We don't need to make this too difficult. We can just yoink it from him, and he won't even know. He won't see it happen. I can't see, the grass is too tall, and other Lalafell issues. Once again, I am asking Square Enix to stop making your maps unnecessarily complicated. Thank you for the hydrate reminder, Luna, and I hope you're also hydrating at this time. Please also hydrate. Take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. Alright, let's, it's up the stairs, isn't it? I knew that. I was testing you. None of you passed. I was testing you, and none of you passed. Alright, we found Jungbar. Another row. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Alright, shit. Could have just said no in, like, the most normal way. Now I gotta go find the other guy. I don't have any clue where he could be, but we are gonna look. Oh, excuse me. Can I go in here? No. Can I jump up here? Yes. Ooh. Ooh. There's nothing here, but hey, I get a chance to look around, so that's fine. Am I wasting my own time? Of course. Who doesn't waste their own time? We do it our whole lives. Existential conversations right before the stream ends. So we do have stream ending in about 2 minutes. So before I just continue, I'm going to, oh my god, poor girl. I'm gonna just leave her right here. We'll log back in next week and we'll play some more Final Fantasy XIV. I might make it so that, we're playing Supermarket on Sundays, Final Fantasy X Mondays, and then on Tuesdays we can return back to Final Fantasy XIV. But I do enjoy playing Final Fantasy XIV on stream. The only issue I have is, like, with reading the names, but that's not real. That's a non-issue. So, never time wasted. Exactly. So, it is about the end of stream. So, what I would like to say to you all is, just as a friendly little reminder, the VOD for this particular stream will be up on YouTube about an hour after stream ends. I try my best to upload it immediately after. And then there will also be the VOD actually on Twitch, but YouTube will have the recorded version, so there will likely be no lag. So take that as you will. I'm going to take off my corn servant because he's been kind of sitting here bugging me. there's this cold metal against my chest. So a couple things. I will not be streaming again until. Why aren't you coming off, dude? I will not be streaming again until next Sunday. So you have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to not be hearing from me. However, I will be on the Discord. I'm always available in my server. It does show me at Do Not Disturb most of the time, but if you just talk in there, I will talk back. I'm pretty sociable when given the opportunity to be. I just don't have a lot to share at this current conjuncture because between streams and modding, I'm just kind of like in between things. But I will go ahead and let everyone know that my Ko-fi is still closed right now for readings. I will be open again in June, but for now, that is pretty much where we're at. Um, I did mention before that we are talking, and by we I mean me, the Discord, and sometimes on stream we're talking about doing a reading giveaway. I'm not really sure about when I'll be starting that, but I will have 3 readings available for free to give away. They will be mini readings, so they're about 10 to 15 minutes long, and you can ask any question that isn't political, legal, does my ex still like me, that kind of thing. But yeah, so enjoy your fishing, Elsie. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here, and thank you so much for hanging out. I will be back on Sunday for our usual Sunday market shenanigans. But if you have anything you want to say to me, the Discord is linked. There is also the Ko-fi if you'd like to support me with any tips or just anything like that. Um, Good luck with your week. I will see you all soon. Take care of yourselves and have a great week. Take care. Goodbye.